Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Sportan here, and I think it's time we get into some holiday spirit. Christmas is coming up, so we are going to be doing some Christmas car designs this episode. I made sure to use mostly all of the items from this Frosty event, as well as items from a couple of previous ones as well. I will also let you guys know if the decal is a universal decal, which means it's for every single car in the game. Make sure to use code SPORTYDAN11 in the item shop, and if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to get up to date on my newest Rocket League videos. But before we get into any designs, I want to show you guys a way you can get into the Christmas spirit just a little bit more in Rocket League with the avatar as well as the player banners. So the ones that I'm currently using, so for the banner, I am using the Xmas Lights banner. This was in a previous event. This is one of my favorites. And then the one they are doing this Frosty event is the Cold Sweater player banner. I think it looks super clean. All you have to do is play 3 online matches and you can rock this player banner. There are 2 more. There was a snowman that I currently do not have, but then we had the Frostline player banner that was in a previous event as well. This one looks super cool as well if you're using like a snow car design, which is in this episode, which I'm really excited to show. And then for the avatar border, I am using the Happy Holidays one, which was in a previous event. This one is my favorite. I think it just looks so clean with my Xmas light banner. And then we have this event, which is the Snowman avatar border. All you have to do is get a save and then win the match and you get this Snowman avatar border. Looks really good, like I said, especially if you're using the Frostline avatar border. Really nice. So let's get started with the first car design of the episode with the Cold Sweater decal. So starting off, we do have the Crimson Octane for both sides. And since Cold Sweater is a universal decal, you can use this on any car in the game. So you do not have to use a Crimson car. You can also use a Forest Green one. Or you can switch it up. You can do Forest Green for the blue side, Crimson for the orange side, or you could do Crimson for the blue side or Forest Green for the orange side. It really doesn't matter. It looks good no matter what. I chose the Crimson Octane or Crimson color of whatever car you use to match the outside rims of the Christmas wreath wheels. For the decal, it is the Cold Sweater decal that comes free with this Frosty event. And then for the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we have a Forest Green with the accent as Crimson. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have Crimson, and then the accent as Forest Green, just switching the colors. For the wheels, we have the Christmas wreath wheels for both sides. This was a previous crate from a little bit ago. Now, one thing you can also do is use the free wheels that you got from this event, which is the Holiday Hearth wheels. If you want to keep your decal as well as your wheels free, I like the Christmas wreath wheels with the Cold Sweater. I think it matches a little bit better, but like I said, if you want to keep your decal as well as your wheels free, definitely use the Holiday Hearth. For the boost, we have the Xmas Lights boost to match the treads of the wheels. For both sides, the Xmas Lights are for both sides. And then for the topper, now I always include toppers and antennas whenever I'm doing a holiday theme, kind of just giving it a little bit more of a, holiday theme. So I use the Christmas tree, a very OG Christmas item. I chose this one to match the Xmas Lights boost, as well as the treads on the Christmas wreath wheels. But like I said, you do not have to use any toppers or antennas. I just do it to keep the theme going. For the antenna, I am using the candy cane antenna. I like candy canes. Candy canes are good. For the goal explosion, though, I have the Happy Holidays goal explosion. It is the Christmas one, and it looks really clean, especially with one of the designs later this episode. For the trail, we are using the Xmas Lights trail to match the treads of the Christmas wreath wheels. So this is the orange side, basically just choosing Christmas colors of the wheels, and I think Cold Sweater is a super cool Christmas decal, and it comes free. And then for the blue side, we're just flipping the colors. It looks exactly the same, and it looks really good. Now, one thing about this Cold Sweater decal is that it actually looks really nice with the player banner that you get free from the Frosty event, Cold Sweater. If you rock this with the Cold Sweater decal, it matches really nicely. So getting into the next car design, we do have the Winter Storm car design. And I know this isn't really Christmas themed, but I thought it was close enough and it looked really nice, so I thought I might as well throw it in this video. So starting off, we do have the Titanium White Octane for both sides. And then for the decal, it is the Snowstorm animated decal for both sides. And yes, this is the free decal that you get with the Frosty event. And yes, this is a universal decal, which means it could be used on any car in the game. So if you have any other titanium white cars, definitely rock it with this car design because I think it would look super cool. For the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we have a blue with the accent as white. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have a crimson with the accent as white yet again. For the wheels, for the orange side, they are the titanium white Wonderment wheels. And then for the blue side, they are the non-painted Wonderment wheels. So the reason why I chose the colors, so we have that primary as a blue and then the accent as white, you know, matching a winter storm. Now I didn't want to use the titanium white Wonderments for both sides because I really wanted a light blue to match the primary, and the non-painted Wonderments are really nice with that. And then for the orange side, those T-White Wonderments look so good on this orange side. I was originally going to do the Crimson Wonderments, but I thought it was a little bit too dark for this Crimson, so the Titanium White ones work perfectly. Then we have the T-White Octane, and everything just looks super clean. Again, you do not have to use the Titanium White Octane. Any T-White car will work just fine. For the boost, we do have the Winter Storm boost matching perfectly with that crimson, and then we have the snowflakes that are white as well, just matching this decal and color combination perfectly. And then for the blue side, we have the free boost snowflakes matching that Winter Storm. For the topper, again, you do not have to use toppers on these car designs. I just keep the theme going. We have the sleigh baled topper because, you know, a winter storm, you want to go sledding. For the antenna, we do have the Mr. Floberg that comes with the Frosty event. Pretty cool. He's just chilling up there. It's a little bit windy, matching the snowstorm, so that's pretty cool. For the gold explosion, we have the Happy Holidays. And then for the trail, we do have the Winter Storm trail to match, you know, the Winter Storm. We have the snowflakes, the Wonderment wheels. Everything's just matching in this car design. So this is the orange side. Like I said, I wanted to use the titanium white Wonderments for this side. It just looks so nice with this red and white combo. And then for the blue side, I didn't want to use the T-White ones because I wanted some blue to match the primary of the blue side. So getting into the next car design, we do have the 20XX Christmas design. And if you guys remember my Crimson specific color episode, I told you guys that I would bring this back for Christmas, and well, here it is. So starting off, we do have the Crimson Octane for both sides. Again, this is another car design where it really doesn't matter. You can use the forest green one. You can use the Crimson Octane for the blue side, forest green for the orange. 20XX is also a universal decal, which means it could be used on any car in the game. So you can use any Crimson car or any forest green one. It really doesn't matter. For the decal, for the orange side, we do have the Titanium White 20XX. And then for the blue side, it is the Crimson 20XX. For the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we have a forest green with the accent as white. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have a crimson with the accent as forest green. For the wheels, for both sides, it is the Christmas wreath wheels. But also for this design, you can use the free wheels that you get from the Frosty event, which is the Holiday Hearth wheels. Those also look really nice. I just like the Christmas wreath wheels a little bit better. So the reason why I chose the colors, so for the blue side, we have that primary as a forest green with the accent as white. And then we have the Crimson 20XX flowing through the car, looking really nice, getting all three Christmas colors in there. And then for the orange side, we have the primary as crimson with the accent as forest green, with the Titanium White 20XX flowing through the car, looking super clean, getting all three Christmas colors in there. For the boost, we have the Xmas Lights boost for both sides, matching the treads of the Christmas wreath wheels, as well as also matching the rims of the Holiday Hearth wheels if you're using those. For the topper, again, you do not have to use the topper. We are using the Holiday Bow topper, the ones that you get from the Frosty event. You know, Holiday Bow. You can really use any Christmas themed topper, it really doesn't matter. I just chose the Holiday Bow for this one. And then for the antenna, we have the Holiday Stocking, looking really clean. I think this is a very OG reward as well. For the gold explosion, we have the Happy Holidays. And then for the trail, we have the Xmas Lights trail to match the treads of the Christmas wreath wheels, and then also matching the rims of the Holiday Hearth wheels. So this is the orange side. Like I said, we have all three Christmas colors. We have that primary as a crimson with the accent as forest green, and then the Titanium White 20XX flowing through the car. And then same for the blue side, getting all three Christmas colors in there with the primary as forest green with the accent as white, and then the 20XX crimson. So getting into the next car design, we do have the gifs car design. So starting off, we do have the Crimson Octane for both sides, and I'm pretty sure you guys get the drill by now. You can use the forest green for both sides, you can use crimson for one, forest green for another. It really doesn't matter. But for the decal, it is the Gift Storm animated decal for both sides, and it is a universal decal, which means it could be used on any car in the game. For the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we do have a forest green with the accent as crimson. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have a crimson with the accent as forest green. For the wheels, we have the mistletoe wheels for both sides, and it was the closest thing I could find to like a Christmas like gift. And then for the boost, we have the Xmas boost for both sides, and this is what the colors are based on. We have that dark crimson, and then we have that forest green, and it also matches the decal with the gift storm. It looks like it's just flowing straight from the decal into the boost, which I think is super cool. And this is the blue side. We have that dark forest green, and then the accent as crimson. And again, with that decal as gift storm, it looks like it's just flowing through the decal into the boost, looking super cool. For the topper, we do have the holiday bow, because you put bows on top of Christmas gifts, and you get it a little bit? Yeah, I know. It's Christmas gifts. For the antenna, we have the holiday stocking. There's some gifts in there. There's some small gifts, so that's why I chose the holiday stocking. For the goal explosion, it is the happy holidays, and this is what I was talking about earlier, about this goal explosion would match perfectly with this gift storm and everything like that. This happy holidays looks so clean with it, and it looks really nice. For the trail, we have the Xmas lights trail, because there's not many Christmas trails, and it also matches really nicely. So this is the orange side. We have that crimson, and then we have that accent as forest green, matching the boost. As just like I said, that decal is flowing right through the car into the boost, looking super clean. And then this is the blue side with that dark forest green, and then the accent as crimson, and it just matches so nicely with this boost as well as the goal explosion. So getting into the next car design, we do have the Show Me Lights car design. So starting off, we do have the forest green octane for the orange side, and then for the blue side, it is the crimson octane. And the reason why I chose the crimson octane for the blue side is to match the accent color of the blue side, which is crimson. And same with the orange side, we have the forest green octane to match the accent color of the orange side, which is forest green. For the decal, it is the Xmas lights decal for both sides. And yes, this is a universal decal, which means it could be used on any car in the game. And yes, it's also the free decal that you get from the Frosty event. For the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we have a forest green with the accent as crimson. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have a crimson with the accent as forest green. For the wheels, we have the holiday hearth wheels for both sides. And yes, these are the free wheels that you get from the Frosty event as well. So the reason why I have the wheels as well as the decal is they go so well together, and this car design just matches so nicely with the name Show Me the Lights. Just looks, it obviously matches the name, especially with the boost and trail that I'm about to show you. So for the boost, we have the Xmas lights boost for both sides, matching the decal, as well as the holiday hearth wheels that also glow up just like the boost as well as the decal. Everything matches. And then for the topper, even the topper matches. We have the Christmas tree topper with the lights flashing, just like the decal, the wheels, the boost, everything. All we need next is the car for the blink. And then for the antenna, we are actually just using the candy cane one. And then for the goal explosion, it is Happy Holidays for both sides. And then for the trail, it is the Xmas lights trail, just making this car design even better. Everything's blinking. It's just Show Me the Lights. That's basically the name of this car design. Looking really clean. So this is the orange side. The Show Me the Lights really matches this name perfectly with the entire car, with the boost, the trail, and even the topper. Honestly, everything just matches so nicely, and same with the blue side. Everything matches perfectly in my opinion. So getting into the next car design, we do have the Christmas tree car design. A lot less flashy and more clean, I promise. So starting off, we do have the forest green octane for both sides. And then for the decal, it is the Octane Christmas Tree decal for both sides. Now this car design can only be used on the Octane. For the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we have a forest green, and then the accent as crimson. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have a crimson with the accent as gold. Now you can do the accent as forest green if you want to keep that primary as crimson and then the accent as forest green color combination, but I know Christmas is gold sometimes, so I thought I might as well use it, and it actually looks pretty good with this color combination. For the paint finishes, for the blue side, we do have the primary as furry with the accent as Mako marks. And then for the orange side, for the paint finishes, for both the primary and the accent, we have Mako marks. For the wheels, for the orange side, it is the saffron Christmas wreath wheels. And then for the blue side, it is the non-painted Christmas wreath wheels. So the reason why I chose the paint finishes as well as the color is to match the Christmas tree topper. And then with that accent as crimson with Mako marks, I thought Mako marks kind of would look like maybe ornaments on the Christmas tree. That's just me though. And then for the orange side, I have Mako marks for both the primary and the accent to kind of go for the ornament feel. Since there is no like red Christmas tree, I thought it would be better to go for the ornament feel for the orange side. Again, you can use gold as the accent, or you can use forest green. For the boost, we have the Xmas lights boost for both sides. And then for the topper, it is the fallen tree topper for both sides. Now this fallen tree matches more of this blue side with that primary as forest green, and then the paint finish as furry, matching like, you know, the furry on the tree. And then for the antenna, we do have the holiday stocking. And then for the goal explosion, it is the happy holidays. And then for the trail, it is the Xmas lights trail to match the treads of the Christmas wreath wheels. So this is the blue side. Like I said, this design is more focused on the blue side with that furry as the paint finish and then that primary as a dark forest green to match the tree topper. And then for the orange side, we have that Mako marks. It looks really clean, especially with this crimson and gold color combination. But if you want to use forest green as the accent to keep it as that crimson and forest green color combination, that would work as well. The gold does look pretty nice though, especially with these saffron Christmas wreath wheels. They look pretty good. So getting into the last and final car design of the episode, we do have the peppermint wheels. I actually almost forgot to do a design on these. So starting off, we do have the titanium white octane for both sides. And then for the decal, it is the swirls decal for both sides. And yes, this is a universal decal, which means it could be used on any car in the game. For the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we do have a forest green with the accent as white. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have a crimson with the accent as white yet again. For the wheels, for the orange side, they are the non-painted peppermint wheels. These are the wheels that come free with the Frosty event. And then for the blue side, it is the forest green peppermint wheels. For the boost, we do have the Xmas lights boost for the blue side. And then for the orange side, it is the winter storm boost, matching that red and white perfectly. So the reason why I chose the swirls decal is to match the exact same pattern that these peppermint wheels have. And then we have that primary as red with the accent as white. And then same with the blue side, I chose that swirls decal to get the exact same pattern that those peppermint wheels have, with the primary as forest green and then the accent as white, matching the wheels perfectly. For the topper, which you do not have to use, we have the Christmas Cocoa. I'm just kind of using all of the different Christmas toppers that I have. And then for the antenna, we do have the candy cane one, which it actually matches better on the orange side with that red and white, as well as matching that peppermint feeling. For the goal explosion, we have the happy holidays. And then for the trail, we do have the candy cane trail for both sides, matching that red and white perfectly, as well as that peppermint feeling. So this is the orange side. Like I said, I chose that swirls decal to match that exact same pattern that the peppermint wheels have. And then we have that primary as crimson and the accent as white to match the colors of the peppermint wheels. And with that T-white octane, it actually looks really nice. And same for the blue side, we have that primary as a forest green to match the wheels with the accent as white. And then that swirls decal matching perfectly with that same type of pattern that these peppermint wheels have. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.